Unlike other short video platforms, one of the big differences of WeChat channels is that it can be interconnected with other products in the WeChat ecology, including the official account, communities, top stories, and search. So when we talk about its biggest difference with TikTok to the outside world, it's just right here that channels is not an application with independent content. It is only a link inside the WeChat ecology so that you can use these tools inside the WeChat ecology very well. Topic Solitaire is a relatively advanced game. Earlier last year, when the epidemic was still serious, We Media launched the Topic Solitaire activity called 2020, I believe. It was similar to the game Ice Bucket Challenge a few years ago, where you could find several people to make a wish together. In 2020, what did I really believe in? At that time, the first good topic in channels was played in the way of solitaire. From it, you may find that topics which could arouse the empathy of others led to the widespread effect. So, for content creation, you may think more about how to inspire the empathy of others, because everyone has become a transmitter after being engaged in content creation and live streaming, and you, as a transmitter, should study your audience and the psychological motivation of your audience. The quote, new ability, new method, end quote, on this slide is not that new actually. They are the abilities of small shop, which means that if your channel is interconnected with your small shop, you can sell goods here. And the ability shown by the picture on the right, I don't know if you can use it professionally. In fact, it is the function of hashtag plus, and there are many ways to use it. For example, enter hashtag official account, colon, name of the official account. Then you can directly reach the official account when you chat. And also enter hashtag channels, colon, such as, quote, garage time, the channel's account, end quote. You can directly reach the homepage of the account in the chatting scene. Generally, by entering hashtag keywords, it will give priority to search and display on top the contents related to the keywords and channels. Next, let's talk about Beautiful Countryside. Beautiful Countryside is a training activity that we jointly launched with CCTV3 in October last year for the agricultural system, poverty alleviation groups, and poverty alleviation cadres. Because last year marked the decisive year for our poverty alleviation campaign, and we felt that it was also a memorable period for the poverty alleviation cadres. We hope that they could record their own lives, their own work in the last year of the campaign. So we held such a training activity. We mainly focused on photographing and recording the beauty of the countryside at the time. Then in Guangdong province, the media also held selection activities such as the top 10 beautiful villages in Guangdong. I don't know how many people here are from the government. We should pay special attention to the social communication mechanism of the channels, which may have miraculous effects of the content spreading of government accounts on channels. For example, in the selection of the top 10 beautiful villages, the main form was to ask the head of each prefecture level city and county to shoot a video and make an endorsement. I am the representative of my hometown. This is the form we are familiar with on traditional media and TV. From that perspective, it is not fresh at all. However, you may find it efficient to generate a very good result and data spread on channels. Because, first of all, when the leader of government comes forward, all his subordinates will give him a like. And then almost half the people in his county will see the video. And if the video content can inspire the leader's sense of pride, he or she will probably give it a like. So in the end, we found that the video's traffic data of the endorsement was very good. It generated targeted advertising effects and moments. For example, if a county secretary shoots a video, the neighboring county will also give a like. If the county next door gives a like, their superiors will also find this video. The video will also be spread upward to the higher levels. The following is a live broadcast of the Cloud Spring Festival with Tencent Charity and CCTV showing the flavor of the Spring Festival across the country. This is the version 1.0 of Beautiful Countryside in 2020. Beautiful Countryside 2.0 is an important program of this year. We are going to launch a live broadcast program for 10,000 people in hundreds of counties and thousands of villages. This year, we hope to, in this area of the country, discover and cultivate more people who are able to make good use of live streaming by channels. We hope to energize people and make you all know the importance of positive energy. It's probably like this, and we will make a selection at the end of this year. To name the example of a few bloggers, Xiao Shu, the village official, is a village official in Dingxi, Gansu province. He has been recording the changes in the countryside with short videos, and he also raises pigs and sells the pigs through channel's accounts. He used to work for an internet company in Beijing before returning to his hometown and settling for a job as a village official. Then there's another blogger who has an account named Zhong Xiaodao's Diary of Poverty Alleviation. He is also the first secretary in the system for live streaming, and he has been using his channel's account to record life in the countryside. Ouyang Lie, formerly a staff working for the power grid, resigned and went back to his countryside to start his own business and engage in media work. So the content in his channel's account has a special tone, for each one is just like a microfilm. Furthermore, he is also organizing some local cultural activities in the town and countryside. He told us that he seemed to have become a celebrity in the countryside by releasing videos on channels. There are many older uncles and aunts who know him even though they don't have kinship with him. Now, when he walks through the countryside, some people would say they'd seen him in the channel's videos because this application of WeChat is probably our most popular application among the masses. Even in rural areas, as long as you have a mobile phone and can use a smartphone, I believe many elderly people will also view WeChat and channels, so it has become possible for these people to recognize him after he posts videos on channels. As for live streaming, I would like to give some suggestions on the operation. Later, you will also get more detailed guidance from teacher Lu Kai. One of the most important tips for live streaming is that it starts even before broadcasting. Live streaming starts from the warm-up stage when you publicize your live streaming and your moments. Then, after you launch a live broadcast, you should be good at sending your live broadcast to various group chats because through this contact, you can make your live broadcast effective on the first layer of release. Otherwise, if you don't tell anyone about your channel's account and you just sneak into live streaming, then you won't have the first round of users in your broadcasting room and probably won't have the second round of users as well. So you have to initiate this process of start, and that's to do some warm-up and operations. Because WeChat creates a scene of aggression, but people are not gathering in a public square-like space. On a public square, as long as you broadcast live, there would have been people standing there to view it. But channels is not a run with a mechanism of the governmental public square. It is run with a mechanism of lanes and alleys, which means you might broadcast there, but there's not any one person attracted to you or by you. So you have to go out there and say, hey, I'm here for live broadcasting. Then there might be someone looking around at you. That's the warm up. We should be good at the tools in WeChat ecology. We can make an appointment in the official account as well as in search, but search is mainly prepared for the organizations. The individual cannot make an appointment in search. Individuals can make good use of official accounts. And then, if someone else makes an appointment, he or she will be added in an alert service and receive messages when you launch a live broadcast, notifying that the live broadcast he or she has booked is about to start. Live streaming sales are obtained through the use of the small shop ability for individual anchors. We just talked about the rough operation process and we will now explain in detail. So click live when the live streaming is launched and then associate it with products in corresponding small shops. But people may say, if I don't grow agricultural products myself, I will have nothing to sell. So is this not the right thing for me? The answer is no. You can sell the goods of others too. In fact, there are a lot of other goods on this platform now. If you want to recommend these products to other people, you can then also announce that you want to sell goods through small shop. You can choose the goods recognized by yourself on this platform, usually goods you trust, so when you sell them you may have a confidence, and others may buy something based on your recommendation. This is a typical act of strong recommendation. Finally, I would like to say that in the 5G era, live streaming is a basic way of expression, and everyone may have to learn this way of expression. When it comes to live streaming, the immediate impression in your mind should not be news anchors on TV programs. Take this concept away first. In my opinion, live streaming exists across the space, by which you can make others feel that you are with them. And actually, it doesn't matter if you're sitting, walking, or even eating when you're in a live stream. Why is mukbang so popular? It's because people would feel warm and relaxed, just like a friend in front of you. In fact, we all know that in the rural area, agricultural products are purchased by dealers and then sold to cities. There is a huge information asymmetry through this process. However, the internet or live streaming theoretically brings you to people all over the world, which actually brings great possibilities to your life scene and business scene. So we might as well explore new life ideas from this possibility. I've provided my modest word by now. As the official of WeChat, we have this final reminder that the official does not have any standard answer to the ways that you will be an internet celebrity according to a certain way of thinking. You can learn from some good bloggers around you. Because WeChat has always been an open and inclusive platform, it provides people with a variety of opportunities to try, so we do not have a standard answer. How many of you will be internet celebrities? Well, it actually depends on your own efforts.
这种机会啊，我们并没有一个标准答案，这里面能够诞生出哪个大 V，其实是靠大家各自的努力。